Vegeta on a family vacation. Never thought I'd see the day. Alright, so Dragon Ball Super Episode 2 came out, and I'm starting to understand more or less what approach they're taking, at the very least for the beginning. It seems as though they're giving you more so like slice of life elements, and again, this is Dragon Ball Super, it's not Dragon Ball Z, it's not Dragon Ball, it's an anime original, but at the same time, while they're doing that, I feel as though the meat of the story, as of right now, at the very least, is the whole Beerus and Whis stuff, because, like, granted, you are getting some cool elements and seeing the characters and situations that you don't normally see unless it's filler, and I guess some people might consider Dragon Ball Super filler. I personally feel that it's canon, because Toriyama is working on it, and it seems as though he's trying to connect everything together, but with this one, for starters, when I'm talking about, like, some of the good stuff besides just the Beerus stuff, because I feel, yes, the meat of what's actually going on in the story is Beerus and Whis, but some of the elements that we get is, like, seeing Vegeta in this element, it just is a showcase of who he's become and the character development he's had. I mean, at the end of the day, I like how they played back to the promise that he made Trunks, like, I'll take you to the amusement park for an hour if you can punch me, like, way back in the Majin Buu saga, and he actually went on this family vacation with them. The old Vegeta, first of all, I mean, come on, he was destroying planets, laughing at people while they die, so already just a showcase there. But then you also get to see little elements of, like, when he stood up until that point, they were just proud of him, like, Dad, you stood to the concert at the very least, yay, thank you, and he's just like, fuck these people, I can't take this no more. Like, you can see the misery on his face, so it's a showcase somewhat of the character that he's becoming in his character development, which is cool in and of itself. I mean, still, it's, you know, not exactly the Dragon Ball Z that we wanted, but then again, it's not Dragon Ball Z, and I guess that's kind of the realms that I'm starting to have to accept for now, at the very least, until things really kick off with the Beerus and Whis stuff, and at the same time, it's also setting up, which, again, it's showcasing a lot of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. It's really giving that, like, it looks as though it is pretty much Battle of Gods redone, because even Goku has the same clothes, and I'm curious if they're going to address this. What would be interesting is, at some given point, they start saying, it feels like we've done this before or something, and maybe, like, this is happening in a different reality as well, something along the lines of that, or a different universe that's already happened, and it's like, yo, this feels familiar or something. I think that would be an interesting treat to the fans of Battle of Gods, like, that is not completely being written off, but only time will tell. I mean, there's multiple universes, who knows exactly how this is all going to play out. And just seeing, like, the whole rivalry yet again, classic rivalry, one of the best and biggest rivalries in anime and manga history, Goku and Vegeta, Goku training, Vegeta's like, yo, Kakarot, I know you're a little ahead of me, but I ain't letting you get ahead of me completely. I'm going to catch up, and, you know, continuing on their little rivalry, which was cool in and of itself. Again, I mean, it's doing it in comedic ways, and it's doing it in, like, this more calm manner or whatever, but, I mean, it's the calm before the storm that is Beerus and Whis, but more so Beerus. And I mean, if you've seen Battle of Gods, then a lot of these elements feel familiar, even though it was something different as far as, like, we never seen Whis go to this planet and Beerus go there, but, like, a lot of these visions that he's seeing of this Super Saiyan God, though, or whatever, like, it's very similar to some of the events from Battle of Gods. So in that respect, it's like, okay, it's giving you a little more detailed version of Battle of Gods and the lead up to it, but I'm still, once again, hoping that it connects in some way to Battle of Gods and it doesn't completely rewrite it. Like, let this be a different universe, let this be an alternate reality, something where, at the very least, it references, hey, this feels familiar. And with all that being said, just seeing the training in this one, it was kind of cool. And I mean, half the episode was like Vegeta bearing through this family vacation. And again, if you like some of the elements of Battle of Gods, I think it would be a cool little treat. But clearly, clear as day, moving the story along, Beerus and Whis did it. So overall, again, good episode, fine episode for the most part. I'm looking forward to seeing when Beerus and Whis actually get close to, you know, Earth and whatever, and seeing how shit is gonna go down. But until then, I'm, I guess, gonna just enjoy it for what it is. I think I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is, and it's like combining Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and I know the manga is one or whatever, but I'm referring to the anime, just giving a lot of that comedy, a little less adventure, but some of the action as well, because, I mean, that dude that was trying to fight Beerus, like, come on, Pa. Like, you made Beerus bored. What are you doing? But let me know what you thought of this. First of all, how did you feel about seeing a lot of these slice of life elements? Again, yeah, it was comedic, but if you look at it in the respect of who the character is, Vegeta has changed. I mean, you see the development that he can actually stay in an amusement park for that long and on vacation with his family because he cares about them, and that's a far cry from the dude that basically said, fuck it, Bobbity, take my mind, I just want to be a piece of shit again. And what do you think about this whole Beerus and Whis thing? Do you think that this is just going to completely redo Battle of Gods in a more detailed version, or, you know, what thoughts of the episode? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.